Morning, Andre.
Yeah, can it so avoid here? Just give a little wave there to the camera. Our Facebook listeners will also be able to tune in. I know most of our listeners are now on air, listening on air, whether they're in the car, whether they're at home. It's such a privilege to speak to you this morning. But of course, there's our Facebook listeners that can also now tune in, which is absolutely amazing. Now, for those who don't know Lungisa, I just want to give a brief overview of what they do at Sikhulekile NPO, and he will just go into a little bit more detail. Lungisa is the founder, he's the co-founder of Sikhulekile Reading Development and Life Skills. As it's a non-profit organization, and with a passion for education and empowerment, Lungisa has made significant strides in enhancing literacy and life skills among youth. As an innovative course content creator, he has developed comprehensive digital marketing programs that equip individuals with the tools to thrive in the digital economy. An alumnus of the Young Africa Leaders Initiative, Lungisa embodies the spirit of leadership and community development, continually striving to create opportunities that foster growth. I mean, that's just in a nutshell, Lungisa. But can you tell us this morning, what does your NPO do in the community
Yeah,
and
yeah,
where
yeah.
they're based? Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot about that, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice introduction. So basically, Sikhulekile Reading Development and Life Skills was established in 2012.
Okay.
So the idea behind Sikhulekile was to create a safe space for children in our community, to have a
Mm-hmm.
space where they can come and learn, when they can come and play, where they can come and feel safe, because we notice something, especially on the weekends.
Yes.
Children become exposed to a lot of things like that are not positive. As we
Mm.
all know,
Yeah.
children learn more through exposure
Yeah.
than being taught, okay, this is wrong, this is right. They learn more through exposure. So by exposing them to this space where there's a lot of books and where there's
Mm.
people that care about them, it actually creates like a sort of a mind shift in the children, so that they can have
Okay.
they can also have a positive, like a cushion to fall on
I see.
whenever they feel like life is becoming very difficult. So we established this NPO with those intentions. So
Okay.
initially we were working on weekends,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
or most of us were working, so we only had time on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So during that time, we would conduct a reading development class.
Mm-hmm.
We also had a homework support, where kids would brought their homeworks from home. At the time, we began with a very large group of 250 learners.
Wow.
They would come, and we would split them to classes. We were a lot of volunteers, most of them teachers. Some of them worked in government, so they would use their skills to assist like the children and just to motivate the children. We also had assistance from an organization called Divine Life Society.
Mm-hmm.
The organization was initially based in Durban, but they moved and started a branch in Cape Town. So they supported
Mm.
us with the feeding. As you know, the poverty
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
is
Sure.
rife there.
Challenging.
So that piece of bread went a long way, like in terms
Mm.
of assisting the children.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we went along with the program every weekend. The numbers were going up, and
Fantastic.
but you know, as with all organizations, there were challenges here and
Mm.
there, because
Yes.
we did not plan for the organization to be a funded organization. We wanted to do it part time.
Yes. Yes.
But we later learned that it's so much better to develop an NPO with
Right.
a valid structure.
Right. Right. Right.
That structure would then sustain the NPO even
Yeah.
if we reach difficulties.
Mm.
But we managed to make a lot of important strides. For example, in 2014, we started assisting the school where
Okay.
we were based to prepare for systematic examination. Those are
Okay.
grade 6 learners.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when we started assisting those learners, it was intense. Every time after school, we would work with those learners.
Mm.
The results were that at the end of the examination, the results came. The school was number 3 for the first time in their circuit.
Sure. Wow.
which motivated us to
Yeah.
consider like taking this program and making it a full-time program.
Yeah, yeah.
So we started doing that in 2015. We also assisted another school. They went to number one.
Yes.
So this was a motivating factor for
Okay.
us because we could see
Sure.
like the work is actually
It's
yielding
fruit.
results.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, it's yielding results.
That's amazing. What does the name Sikhulekile mean?
Sikhulekile, it's a Xhosa word. I'm not going to.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a Xhosa. Let me say it's a Nguni word because
Okay.
you can also use it in Zulu and Swahili.
Yes, yes, yes. And that's the name of the NPO.
Yes, yes.
Right.
It means we are free.
Wow.
If I can put it that way.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Wow.
We are free. Then you know when you are free, you strive, you develop, and
Yes.
you know.
And that's
Yeah.
what the organization offers the children.
Yes,
To
yes.
try, develop, to grow.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
offer that safe space to develop and to grow.
I love that. I love it. How
Um,
many? Where are you based? And how is it going? Is there a big
Yes.
team involved? Or is
No,
it just a few? Yeah.
we are a very small team
Mm-hmm.
of about 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
We are based in Philippi.
All right.
He is currently based in Philippi village. There's a huge structure that was built
Awesome.
about 5 years back.
Mm-hmm.
We are based there at Crossroad Library. So
Okay.
that's where we assist
Big-
the children.
Awesome, awesome. And
Yes.
children come from everywhere after school. That's where they can, and on weekends,
Yes,
with
yes,
and get basically help and assistance with those kind of things.
yes,
Fantastic.
definitely.
What has been? You've touched on the challenges. Is there more challenges that you want to name? I know you touched on a highlight
Yes,
as well.
yes,
Maybe you
yes.
can touch on a challenge and a highlight
And
for starters. Yeah.
highlights. So the first challenge we encountered was when we were operating at another school.
Mm-hmm.
But we did manage to overcome the challenge
Fantastic.
through paperwork.
Mm.
Apparently, the principal was not happy that we were using his school. He assumed that we were there to exploit them
Oh, no.
and they did not benefit anything. But he couldn't just kick us out
kick
because
you out,
we had
yes.
we had an MOU signed, so it was valid for 5 years.
Sure.
We were able to overturn that through that MOU and through the parents as well, because the parents could see the benefit of us
Yes.
working with the kids and
Yes.
stuff. Yes, then there's the funding. Yeah. I must say those are the biggest challenges, because if you can overcome the challenge obstacle, you can
Yeah.
actually fix a lot of other things.
Yes.
Because people can come and volunteer, but in the long run, they won't have sustained energy, because maybe some of them do not
True.
work.
True. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And just coming and volunteering and pouring from an empty cup,
Yeah,
it becomes too much for some
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
So those are some of the challenges.
And I'm sure
that
some
we
people
face.
have, like, responsibilities, children as well,
Yes,
of
yes.
themselves and families, and it's tough being a volunteer. But I always believe that you end up with a goal. The people that pushes right through
Yes.
are the people that you're supposed to have in your organization. And you've seen that, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some of the challenges. People can't stick it out
Yeah.
unless the person is employed
Yes.
and they are only using their spare time. But even then, it becomes a challenge for people to
Yeah.
to
You-
continue.
Do you believe this is your calling? Do you believe this
Yes.
is in your heart? Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to believe this is my calling. I
Yeah.
think God instilled this in me,
Yeah.
because at some point I would get like job offers, like this is a job. I would get into the job, stop the program.
Okay.
Whilst I'm there, I would feel like a voice inside telling me I should go back.
Wow.
Every time. I didn't
Really?
understand. I didn't understand what it was,
Sure.
because what happened is that if I'm gone myself, the program collapses every time.
Every time. Yeah.
So I
Sure.
decided, okay, let me just go. Let me just attend this full time, and I'll just get a side hustle just to sustain myself,
Mm.
which I did. I'd like to believe that this is my calling.
Yes. Yes. Because your heart is just there
Yes.
You try to work at different places, but then it just pulls you back.
No, it just
Yeah,
pulls
yeah,
me back. I
yeah,
even went back to my government job,
yeah.
but I had to pull out at some point
Yes, yes.
because I would be there and not feel like.
Yeah, you want
But
to be there. Yeah,
but when I'm around children and I'm around that space, I'm always thinking, okay, how can we make this better? How
yeah.
can we improve? How can we innovate? How can we do this? How can we do that?
Sure.
And we've done a lot with so little.
Mm,
I believe that God has been carrying us through all the
mm.
way, because
Amen, man.
we've done a lot compared to bigger organizations.
Yeah, yeah.
We've done amazing things, like we've even assisted a child to publish a book. So what?
Beautiful, man. Wow, congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much. Not just
Wow.
that, we also have like 20 books that are published by children.
By children.
Yes,
In the area there.
no,
From
we yeah, yes, from the area.
from the
These
area.
books
Or surrounds, yeah.
yes, these books can be read on the internet.
Oh,
On our
man.
website you can access the book
Wow,
and
man.
download the books. So this has been,
That's special, man. That's special. That's a
Yes.
big highlight, eh?
yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a huge one. It's
Yeah.
a huge one, and we keep going.
Yeah.
We keep going every time. So yeah, I'd like to believe that we are doing like the Lord's work by
Yes.
helping these children.
Yes, yes.
Even them seeing their names on books, that
Sure.
is something like it's a psychological
Yeah, yeah. Booster.
booster.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yes,
Because they realize what is possible. And,
yes.
and I mean, I can imagine the psychological step of realizing that, sure, if I did that, then I can do more. Then nothing is impossible, because they already broke out of their circumstances,
Yes, yes, yes.
and they realize that things don't actually have to stay the same. I can do something about my environment.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes, yes,
But
yes.
you're most happy when you're amongst children, right?
Yes, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm definitely most happy when I'm
Yeah.
there. Even though now I can see my role is transitioning more
Yeah.
to the management
Is
side.
it? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, because I
Yeah.
actually need to mentor like the younger ones.
The
that are
younger
com-
ones, to equip
that
them.
to
become-
equip them to assist the children, so
I
that
see.
I can work on building.
Right, networks and
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
That's what I'm currently working on at the moment.
Fantastic.
We also have, like I said, we have this program. We assist those that have the skill of writing to actually structure and publish their work. So you have apps like Canva today. There's nothing
Yes.
stopping you
Nothing stopping from doing posters and ads
from
and things.
Yes, 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 even from creating books.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
Apps like Canva are there to assist, and you can even sell those on Amazon. You can list and sell on Amazon if
Yes.
you'd like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
Sure.
that has been my journey
Yes.
until so far. But
Yeah.
there's something we are working on. I think we are still going to announce it, because
Okay.
we found that as much as there's a lot of information out there, like
Mm-hmm.
let's say for example a grade 12 learner is struggling, when they go on YouTube and search for certain concept, maybe that concept does not resonate with them. Maybe it's being presented by an American,
Yes, yes, yes.
so it becomes difficult. So we are doing paper 1 and paper 2 pure maths. We
Wow.
are pre-recorded lessons. We'll later upload them on YouTube.
On YouTube.
We also upload
Oh,
them
fantastic.
on another
On your own
platform.
channel, your own YouTube.
Yes,
channel.
on our own
Your
YouTube
NPO,
channel.
yeah.
Yes, on our NPO. But
Fantastic.
we are still working on recording like the video and
Yeah.
stuff. We
Yeah.
also will also upload them on another platform called ThinkFig, so people can access
Yeah.
the content,
Yeah.
including the previous question paper.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that is going to be helpful for
For
matriculants.
matriculants, yeah, that's
Yes,
important.
yes,
That's a good start. Eh?
Yes, yes.
And talking about matriculants and also the unemployment rate that's crazy in our society at the moment, do you guys are you sort of in the future maybe going to explore into like self-entrepreneurial skills, that sort of
Yeah.
thing as well? Maybe that's a possibility or not. I mean, the matrico is already such a great start,
It's
eh?
a great start.
But I know, I mean, you're obviously doing what's in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, we are currently in talks with an organization called Amatuba. They also work with
Okay.
youth. They,
Oh, fantastic.
they equip them.
Yes.
So what's happening is that there's this friend of mine who was in Dubai, in all of the Gulf countries for most of the time. So he had coffee shops there. He was assisting like people to get jobs overseas. So he's now back in the country.
Okay.
So what's currently happening? We are designing a barista course. In fact, it's not a barista course. We are going to do barista. We are going to do what do you call this thing? Roastery
yep.
and quality control. So it's going to be a comprehensive course.
Wow.
So the idea is for us to get unemployed youth, to get them to gain these skills because the coffee industry is growing.
It's growing, yeah.
Imagine if you
It's boosting.
if you are trained to be a barista and a roaster
Sure.
and a quality control, you can actually start your own coffee brand.
Yeah.
So we are working towards that at the moment, but it's still on.
It's still in development stage.
We are still piloting. In
Fantastic.
fact, I wouldn't say we've developed.
Yes.
But now we are piloting to see where the direction is taking us. But all will be announced in good time.
Good time.
Let me say.
That's fantastic. Wow, it's a step into the right direction.
Yes,
It's going to be such a blessing. Lungisa, I'm sure there's a few things that you still just want to mention. Having this opportunity as well. I mean, there's obviously help that you guys can get from people listening, people networking, and that's the things that you are concentrating on now. But maybe just before we get to your contact details, maybe you can talk about how people can sort of connect with you and what the needs are.
So like right now, the most help that we need is if we can secure
yes.
A few laptops, even if it's an old laptop or a tablet, that would help a lot, especially with the program that we are doing with kids, where they are learning to type their own stories and stuff. So we have a shortage there. If you could have those laptops, even tablets, even if it's an old tablet, it's welcomed. You can donate it as well. Even if it's a big company. If you have laptops or tablets that you do not use, would appreciate like that because it would help a lot,
like to
speed up like the process because now we are working on 3 laptops and it's a bit challenging.
Okay.
And it will also help us as well because we also want to explore the possibility of introducing the children to coding skills because that is where
it's kind of the future.
The future is headed.
Yeah.
Everyone will be operating on computers and stuff.
And if listeners or people want to just verify your credentials and that sort of thing and just in terms of your details of the NPO, there's a Facebook page that they can go to.
Yes.
There's some links.
Yes, there is a Facebook page. The Facebook page is Sikhulekile, Reading Development and Life Skills. Okay. If I can spell out Sikhulekile for those who, okay, it's SIKHU Sikhulekile.
Yeah.
Okay, let me SSI.
Yes.
KHULEKILE. Ne?
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll also add it on because we've got a Facebook Live running. So they could get it in there as well.
Okay.
Let's maybe that would be the easiest.
All right.
So they can get it. Yeah. So Sikhulekile Reading Development Skills NPO. They can get it on there, and fantastic. And then they can connect with you. Is there a contact number as well that they can?
Yes. They can connect me directly.
Yeah.
067.
Okay.
9609 012.
Okay. And they've got a YouTube channel as well. that they can go on to? Or not really? No?
No, not
Oh, you're
at
just
the-
loading
at the
the
moment.
books on there, you said?
Yes,
Oh,
we are going to load
your
the
content.
content once it's ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have the YouTube channel,
Yes.
but
Yes.
not for publication.
Not for
because
publication, yes.
You'll be disappointed to
Okay.
not find anything.
So we
there.
yeah, so we rather steer them to the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Any last words that you want to say?
Yeah, I must encourage like the people, especially now. We are sitting with a new government and stuff. I believe like citizens can do more like to improve the situation. Don't be comfortable in your own spaces. You know your old community. You can go
Yes.
there. You can assist one child. You don't have to assist 100 or 10 children like
Yeah.
we are doing. If you can make a difference to that one child will also pay it forward. So
Come on.
we need to do more as the people. Even if you are not physically present, you can donate something to a family, even if it's groceries and stuff. Let's be kind, man.
Yeah, let's be kind.
That's what I want to say in a
Yeah.
nutshell. Let's be kind
Let's be
and
kind.
let's build each other as South Africans.
Yeah.
We can do more by doing that and breaking from the bubble that
Yes.
we've managed to contain ourselves in.
Right.
Just reaching out to the people.
Yeah.
I believe we can do more and achieve a lot by doing that.
I love that. Making a change one by one. Fantastic. Just right where you are.
Yes.
Well, Lungisa, you've been a blessing. Can't believe our time has come to an end, but such a blessing to be to hear what you are doing, and yeah, I guess you can look out for people contacting you now,
Yes,
just to see where they can help you and
Help,
and to work on the greater vision together. Excellent. For King and Country sing vir ons Relate. Bly ingeskakel by 729 Kaapse Kansel.